this way. I know I got 'em. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and drinking juice for you. Saw skin and I perfume for you. I know I'm nothing to it for you. Got money, coffee, food for you. Won't touch my brand new for you. Now he's talking about me every night. Oh, that sweet I get so. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. Little down, right on, switch it up like Nintendo. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, you look so cute, wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor, make it last so often. My honeybee, couldn't get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and drinking juice for you. So spinning that perfume for you. I know I'm nothing to it for you. That morning coffee food for you. Won't touch my brand new for you. Now he's talking about me every night. Oh, that sweet I get so. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. Talking about me every night. Oh, that sweet I get so. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. So you can sleep, baby, I know that means so. Is it that sweet I get so? Let's that me espresso. Let's that me espresso. Let's that me espresso.
I woke up with your name on my lips. I woke up with your lips on my imagination. Ooh, did you wake up with my name on your lips, or am I all alone in this infatuation? Oh yeah, Check you when you're touching my soul in the candlelight. Check you when I lost control in the heat of the night. Checking, can't get you off my mind. I woke up thinking it was you, but I was all alone in my lonely room. Did the same thing happen to you? If you don't feel what I feel, I don't know what I do. Oh yeah, Check you when you're touching my soul in the candlelight. Check you when I lost control in the heat of the night. Checking. Say you feel the same. Can't get you off my mind. I didn't know love could feel this good. I never let anyone inside. I pushed and I shoved. I fought back the love, but with Jackie I got nothing to hide.
Welcome in, boys. Look, I'm waiting for that live counter to get up, and here we are. We got 6 on. We're live. Espresso NBA. It took my ass to get us there, but fucking here we are, boys. I don't know if you noticed, but my ass is looking bigger than normal because Sarah's made these fucking lemon slices. I can't stop. It's unbelievable. Week 8 is done. Week 9, we're here. We have a special guest. We have the commissioner. Let's get the commissioner on before I choke on this cunt. Because I can't do this alone, boys. What do you reckon, Sandro? Did I get the boys in?
Barry, I don't know what's funnier. The old lemon slice getting choked, or the ass coming out, or whatever. I've got no idea, mate.
Sometimes you've just got to try anything to get ratings, and I'll stoop to levels that are unnecessary.
Yeah, I can see that. How are you, mate? Big week?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, another week. No, a week before Chrissy. So, boys knocking off, I hear, on Friday, a few beers.
Absolutely.
Here we are. We're, I don't know how many weeks down we are in NBA fantasy, but we're down a few. The ladder's split up. I kind of like it, though, because the trade talks today, unbelievable due to the lack of NBA. And as you said today, I think why the trades are so entwined this year is because no one wants to spend 300 to 400 clams on draft night next year. So everyone wants to avoid it. And I love it. I think that's brought a lot to the league.
Yeah, absolutely. Plenty to talk about. We're going to touch on that. We will touch on that. I don't want to step on your grave with that there, mate. But we have got a greyhound in the box at the moment, waiting like it's the Melbourne Cup at Sandown, waiting to go. The terrier, he's been ringing me all week. Last week, obviously, I want to apologise to the millions that we have watching and not able to record on Monday due to some prior commitments. But this guy is ready to go, Blairy. Since he knew he was going to be a guest, he has been ready to go. Our guest, Blairy, he stands at a confident 3'5" and has a love life that is a roller coaster. Yeah, has a roller coaster of questionable decisions. While some people out there chase perfection, this man keeps it real with his life motto as, if you sleep with a 4 out of 10 twice, she's an 8. As for his NBA fantasy record, he actually has a dead-eye 33 wins and 33 losses till today. And is an average of 5th in the standings over the last 4 years. He is a balance of mediocrity and unpredictability that mirrors his life. He is the winner of the no prize money NFL season and a leading contender to surge in the finals. His name is the one and only Adrian Big Schnozzer Russo.
Feed on man pajama. The boys. How good is this? Welcome. Well, I'm going to say welcome to you.
Welcoming us.
I'm welcoming you.
He's welcoming
the
us.
reason, boys, our league, I'm going to just double check the number, but our about 51 followers on Instagram, they finally get to see the face of the social media page. Thank you. That is me.
First of all, Adrian, welcome to the program. Second of all, a lot of people have been complaining about your social media presence. What's happening with the Espresso Instagram page? Because I'm told it's not up to scratch.
Being pathetic, Adrian. You would have been fired as my media manager.
Okay, well,
You've disappeared, mate. You had a big start. Your first 2 weeks were huge. We had weekly fucking rankings. We had weekly best starting 5. Where's all that gone? Out the door.
Larry, I'm sorry. It's holding back just like your hairline. That's it. All right? It's holding back. Where the greyhound's ready. I can literally see my face off your forehead during this podcast. So thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, mate, I'm speaking.
I've got a bit to talk about today. I took up some feedback from the one and only Toe. Don't let Alex talk. Talk as much as what you can. All right? So I'm going to cut you off as much as what I can today. I'll be honest, I've just jumped on a ChatGPT and this is what I've put in.
Oh my God.
Give me a quick speech
on 10 NBA fantasy teams that did
Absolutely nothing for the economy today due to trade talk. And let's see what Alex,
Alex's multi-million company that he has. What is it, Alex?
Gemini or whatever you work at. Let's
Yeah.
see what they've come up with.
I'm just generating this now. Good evening, basketball fans and economic enthusiasts alike. Today, the NBA world was abuzz with talks of trades, rumours, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to
Shorten
shorten
this to about 3 sentences because they've given me.
They've given me a whole speech to say.
Are you
Alex's
covering
funeral
your
when his
mic,
fantasy
by the
team-
way?
Yeah, maybe he has to stick out the fake AirPods that he
I
got
think
from
he keeps
Dandy
covering his
Market.
mic. No, I think he keeps covering the mic on his laptop.
Today from Timu.
They're not AirPods from Timu.
Timu? No, Amazon.
On sale.
They got a Christmas sale on. I want to change headsets here.
Tip
Are they-
three.
are they-
Tip 3 is saying, Adrian, you shouldn't put your AirPods in the wash, mate.
Audio, there's been some audio concerns over there.
Oh, it's not connecting.
Here comes the EB game.
He sounds like he's talking into a Milo tin right now.
Harry didn't have this issue, and you live in the same house. He's just...
He's gone. He hasn't even got the intro. He's gone. What is going on?
He's thrown this.
How much do those things cost you? $7 each?
The good thing about this is, Blairy, there's no concern about me cutting him off because no one can hear.
Nah.
I'm back.
Are you sure?
See, I'm going to be honest. When Harrow was on, I think we got a -6 viewers on the podcast. When Russo's on, apart from Alex, because he wears a suit like he's, in all of his fantasy team. But this is what we need. I've put a post out, and the thing is, I put it on my own social media, hoping to get a few more things. And if they've seen that, I've probably just had a few people unfollow me. So awesome, great stuff.
I don't think they would have made it past my dance in the opening credits, to be honest. So.
Yeah, we're in strife, I think, early.
Oh, man.
Continue on. You had a bit to say. You had a bit to say, Adrian. You had a bit to say.
I'm choking up. Sorry. Keep going, mate.
What I was trying to say is shorten this to 3 sentences. I'm going back to my chat GPT.
You're not doing this for all 10 teams, mate. We're dropping viewers as we speak.
No, we picked up a viewer then, Alex. We've gone from 7 to 8. He's bringing them in, the big fella.
Hey, today, 10 NBA fantasy teams sat there and did absolutely nothing. With managers deep in trade talk that didn't move the needle for the economy. While no virtual dollars or real-world impacts emerge, the buzz reminds us that the value of sports lies in the strategy and community they inspire. Even without action, the passion for the game remains priceless. Now, I'm going to be honest, Alex. If that's what you're getting paid $400,000 a year to do, that's shit house. All right.
Well, first of all, I don't tell CapGPT.
Also, breaking news today. Breaking news. We actually got a message from Josh Corneli. How good.
Mate, I gave him a rev up and it worked. It changed our whole day.
The old Coke can Corneli.
If I hadn't said anything to him in that group, it would have been a quietest day, I reckon, of the year for us. No one would have said a word.
Yeah, look, he didn't bite on my Aldama trade, but that's okay. I'll keep.
How many people, I'd like an honest answer, how many people did you float Thompson, Azure Thompson, Duran, Duran, Aldama, and who was the other one?
Oh, I put Matherin in there. I put a few in there.
Yeah, so how many of those did you float out to the rest of the league? How many GMs?
Look, this is what I'm not understanding.
That they're waiver players?
But Blairy, they're not waivers, because if I dropped them, every single bloke would be putting $13 to get Jalen Green than putting him up likely to trade. Anyways,
So, how do you think those guys are going to get you a gun? May I ask?
no, I didn't ask for a gun. I just said I want a point guard. I would have taken Fred VanVleet, but you decided to ship him off for Miles Bridges, who bashes his misses.
Before we get ahead of it, right? Should we? Because I reckon we should do this in chronological order. Let's go through the results of last week first. Then we'll talk about the trades and the news going around. Then we'll get to the week that currently is. Shall we maybe have a look at doing that?
Yeah,
How about that, Blair?
We need someone to control this fucking thing.
Yeah, because it's a bit out of control, all in a good way. But I do, Adrian, want to welcome you to the podcast. You've been welcomed up pretty well. I think you can lift a little bit. Obviously, the microphone issues. I mean, I've had internet issues myself. You know, maybe get Harry to pull some more money out of his rent pocket. You know, give you a bit more for better internet or headsets. I don't know. And at least try and deliver something that we can all hear. But let's get to last week's results, because this week again is a short week. And Blairy, we've spoken about this as well. The last 2 weeks of NBA have been absolutely.
Sorry, can you see this?
What is
That's Harrow's code from the couch. He's trying to kick me in the head.
Well done. You last week, Blairy, terribly short week, obviously with the NBA Cup.
Yep.
This week we're seeing it again.
Disgusting.
Absolutely horrific, to the point where I think it would have actually been better off if I looked at the schedule properly. Probably do this as a 2-weeker. I don't understand why ESPN doesn't do that.
I was going to say, I don't think you can actually do it. It's like ESPN has to do it.
No, you can manually
you can.
change. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but we would have never known this fucking was coming.
No, but I mean, did it happen last year? I feel like that the NBA final was on, sure, but the 2 weeks in a row of no games has just been wrong. But anyway, we'll go as we normally do. There's one in particular we want to talk about because it was unbelievable. So first of all, Adrian, we'll go to you. So you've beaten Chico by 38 points, 572 to 534. I mean, the margins this week or last week probably didn't matter too much with the short week. Obviously, Dos swept the floor with me. Talk us through it, Adrian, how you were feeling during the week. Obviously, the last day, you pipped Chico pretty well. Giannis 95, Wemby 77, and Hartenstein 50, while Chico had SGA 100, Sengun 61, and Mo Wagner 55. So tell us how you were feeling the week last week, mate, because obviously you made the Wemby trade 3 weeks ago. You're 3-0 since. How were the feelings? How were the nerves?
Nah, feelings are pretty good. I think I was a little bit stiff early on, 0-5. I had this conversation with both of you regarding points against. I know it's been a topic of the podcast and the inbox blowing up. But, you know, when you're coming up against a few people that just, like Blairy, when we had that massive game, 1,300 or 1,200 each, and I lose by 14 points, and I'm the second highest score, and you have a look, and Nathan's won with a score of 627. You know, it's hard to look at, and you're sitting second on the ladder. So, yeah, if fixtures are different, then I'm probably in a different scenario there. So, made a trade. People said that I lost the trade. That's fine, because he's gone 0-3 since, and I've gone 3-0. So with Wemby being a big influencer in my team. So me and Chico were messaging throughout the whole week. We were both nervous. Quote from Chico, "I'm not looking, I'm too scared." And it seems like that's what he's seems like trades have gone through and waiting on Chico, and Chico just not doing anything and sending through to Alex, who's too scared as well. So a few blokes love to. How many messages were sent to Chico today, Alex? Just quickly.
Oh, we'll get to that in the trade section of the podcast. So we'll get there.
Well, I'll just mention Chico did say to me throughout the week if he loses, he was ready to blow his team up. So, because I do think that Chico has a great side, and I think he's been a little bit stiff as well. But yeah, overall, just Chico, not good enough. You're just going to have to maybe pay for the subscription that Alex got a few years ago with the old 10-cent cans. So we got Friendmas this weekend. So bring your own plastic bag and take some cans, because Chico's ready to collect. I'm actually bringing, you know what I'm doing, Chico? I'm just only going to bring maybe a bottle of scotch, just so you can only get 1 10-cent from me. That's it.
Do you at least put a note on the recycling bin just saying Chico's bin?
Nah, I just crush all the cans so he can't do it. It's a bit of a joke. This game. It's more fun. I'd rather put them in the side win.
No, well said, Adrian. And it was a pretty good win. Chico, look, I don't know. I mean, as the commissioner, I know that I'm meant to be the Darth Vader of the group, but a couple of teams I think it means stiff. Your brother, obviously, Blairy. Let's get to your game. 669 versus 518.
Yep.
Cat 139, Davis 85, Curry 68, and Adam had 64 Barrett, 62 Sulchan, and 57 Morand. Everyone picked you even with a short week. Yeah, your brother's just depleted. We know that. Some his own fault, some not. And when I say your own fault, Adam, I mean because of the people that you've selected. But Blairy, run us through the matchup, mate. Feeling, what were your thoughts? You're pretty confident, I'm assuming.
I was confident a bit later in the week. Early on, I didn't know because I hadn't had a real good look at the schedule because it was a freaking weird week.
Yeah.
But no, when you got Cat throwing games out and Davis, it doesn't. Like I didn't have LeBron play a game all week, and I've still given him the business.
Yeah, it's.
So I think Gibbo thinks. I don't know. Sometimes I look at Gibbo's team and I'm like, it looks pretty good on paper, but it just doesn't do anything.
No.
Blair, my question to you is: do you know the definition of GGs?
Yeah,
Good point.
Definition of GGs, mate.
Because you sent it to your brother after Ja Morant got a 40 that you couldn't even look at because we were waiting 14 days for ESPN Fantasy to be updated. I actually deleted it. For those that didn't know on the draft night, I couldn't get into my account because of the Disney and all that hoo-ha saga. You guys remember from the draft night?
I remember, mate. You went
I had to do
downhill
the
from
exact
there.
Same thing just to get back in because I deleted the app because I thought it was just maybe my phone. But yeah, good game is the definition from what I'm aware of. So just in case you didn't know that, Blair, I just thought I'd give you some professional learning.
Thanks.
in that.
Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it.
When you send that on day one and then win by 200, you look like
I've done worse, mate. I think I've sent it before the game started.
Yeah, I did that this week to Adrian, so we'll see.
So,
I might be eating my words pretty quickly.
There you go.
All right, let's keep going on. Myself,
Do you reckon you're gonna
Braden, wait. No, I didn't say that. I said that. I said GD to you literally Sunday night because I looked at the roster at the time. We'll move on because there's more to get to. So, Dossel, 714 in a short week, 484. He had 2 days of one was 280 and one was 250, and his roster wasn't even full. Scary time last week. Absolutely wiped the floor. Who is going to stop this man? Who knows?
If you give him Joker, I'll kill you.
No, hang on. We'll get to that. Might do it live.
I'll actually kill you.
No. Stop now. Unbelievable team, unbelievable talent. He's probably going to win it again this week. I mean, is this a case, Blairy, of an undefeated season? Are we looking at the realms of this at the moment? Because Halliburton's rocking up now, which is causing massive issues. Tatum's just absolutely fucking going mental. When your waivers, well, they were waivers, but when you got Beasley dropping 40s and shit like that, how do you stop a man at his peak?
I was looking through his team today when I was doing the trade, and I'm like, Beasley, why the fuck's he got Beasley? And I clicked on him and I nearly died.
Yeah, literally.
What the fuck is this? 33, 29, 30, 29, 31. What am I fucking looking at?
And he had
Toe, how are you, mate?
the big fella. Didn't get enough chat last week, so he wants to join in again. Well, the other thing I want to mention, that these are these 3 top scorers. So mine was Josh Hart, Jalen Johnson, and Desmond Bain. His was Halliburton, great. Tyus Jones.
I'm literally looking at him now. How the fuck does this lizard cunt have these players?
I don't know.
27, 40, fucking a million. What is going on?
Yeah, it's great to see. Good on you, Dossel. I hope someone knocks you off soon.
I'm gonna say because I'm not scared of opinions.
Okay.
His team fucking sucks.
He's been go Toe.
He hasn't had one injury. You wait. He's got fucking Halliburton's hamstring about to fucking tear off the bone again, slipping on some water on the court. You got Hayden. He's fucking. I'm telling you now. You look at his team overall. It's no good.
You reckon he can be? Who do you reckon can beat him? Who do you reckon could take him down?
I think, Blair, you've got a better team. I think Dan the man, after his 20 minutes, he might actually not be on the podcast because he's still doing his voice memo from this morning that took 9 hours and 6 minutes.
It's a long one, that one, wasn't it? Jeez.
Also very busy at work, so might not be able to catch on. Finishing at 3 a.m., the poor fella. So on top of that, we need to make sure that everyone is aware. Braden's some shit.
Well, I mean, I'm
He's got
sorry.
some luck.
You can't look. You can't say it's shit. He is 8-0. He's beaten everyone. So this week is the last week he's going to play. The last person he's going to play. He's beaten everyone. Short week, long week, you name it. Whether we like it or not, there has absolutely been a bit of luck. He hasn't had an injury yet. We'll take that. But you can only take it from someone that knows. You can only get what the fantasy gods give you. That is it.
He's only got, now this is why the Lizard's so fucking good. He's got one guy averaging 30. Like KD just snuck over to 30 like the other day. He's on 29 the other day. Like
I've
got fucking 2 guys averaging 40.
Yeah, it's incredible. And that just shows, Blair, you can't be too top heavy. Like I've got choke up. And I'm 3-5. This is what I'm saying. Like, and
that's your own doing.
Absolutely, sure, right? But you got to make moves. You got to keep going with the flow.
Stuff for a bloke that's just done his ankle.
It still hurts. I've still got the suit unpacking, mate.
And I was celebrated thinking you didn't have Joker just because of the fact that I thought you included him in the Scotty Barnes trade. That's how many players you made.
No, the Joker is still there.
Like Harrow sent it to me and he goes, has your brother just come out of a meth addiction or something like that? Is he okay? He was worried about rehab. Yeah,
I'm all fine. I'm fine.
I'm actually overall looking at his team, and yeah, I'm going to stick with my comment. I just don't like it.
Well, we'll see. He's 8-0. Is he going to get knocked off? Who knows? But that
you never trust the bloke that's left-handed. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, I'm left-handed. Leave him alone.
Well, take him.
Yeah. Let's get to our old mate there in the background, who obviously, I mean, you couldn't get him to shut up in the podcast. Old mate Toe, beating Nico by under 100 points. Nico put up a brave fight on the last day, but Toe way too good. Nico a bit of trouble, but he's moving. It's good to see that he's moving. He's making moves. He's trying to reverse the 300, the fine.
He's coming, Toe.
He's coming.
He's made his way out of the tier 3, and he's making his way back up.
I want to talk about this, right? We'll talk about this in stands because there's a couple of questions I want to ask. But Toe, way too good. Toe and Adrian have jumped me. I'm back to the bottom 4. 3 teams now are 3-5.
Now the turntables. Now, incoming.
Rose laughing at
Incoming. Here's one that I prepared earlier.
Oh, we got a little bit of a receipt.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, it's playing out of my headphones that are in the other room.
What, the ones on the floor?
Yeah. Hang on, we're getting there.
Oh god.
This is going to get fucking wild. Adrian Russo, for a man that is 28 years old, 4'3", you should at least try and have some more respect for yourself. You know, when you fucking win, you are a bit like Dan, now that I think about it. When you're winning and you see it in NFL, squad! You're an NBA team. You are a fucking rabble. You are an embarrassment to this league. And you know, if it was anyone else, I swear it wouldn't actually matter that much. But the fact of the matter is, if we look at your track record, in NFL and NBA, you had the goal to ask people for money because you won the flag when there was no money. Oh, that's the first thing that you did. That was a fucking mistake. The second thing, you were so convinced last year you were going to win the grand final against Harrow. You already have spent $900 that you didn't have before. Then you fucking up here to this week, and you put in a performance that I was best. Well, I thought there would be a bit of Brisbane Lions about it. Instead, there's fucking Geelong, there's Sydney, there's Collingwood.
Anyways, receipts have been kept. All I'm going to say is, Alex, you are pathetic. And since then, you have lost how many in a row now, Alex?
I've lost 5. I've lost 5.
Mate, I backed you in. I said 3-0 for Alex, and then you're on your own. And since you've been on your own, you're fucking on 0-5.
Now,
Wow.
can we expose those idiots that you beat? Because
Yeah, I wonder who did he beat to start the year off? Do we know?
Harrow.
Yeah, but Harrow was underperforming early. I'm having a peek.
And-
Week one, he beat Harrow. Week 2, he beat Gibbo. Week 3, he beat Nick. Beating the 2 bottom teams.
Couple.
Oh no!
All right. Before we
Oh,
move,
no.
we will go back to that because I don't want to miss here, right? But can we talk about? No, you know what? If you want to talk about it now, I don't want people thinking I'm shying away. I'm here. I'm ready to go. I've lost 5 in a row. I'm ready. I'm ready to be here for the fans, for the millions that are watching. But something amazing happened last week that we haven't touched on yet. It's the last game of last week in this short week. And it's actually no one's real fault. It's just we need to talk about it. In matchup 8, right, we saw someone up before the last day by a total of 50 points from what I can see here. Actually, it actually might be more. So leading into there you go. Leading to the last day, he was up by 65 points. And then a man turned it on his fucking head. Luka Doncic.
I
mean-
no.
Have you ever, when you need your team to pull it out of their ass more? Now, this man, I will defend Nath a bit because I've given everyone shit. Let's be serious. He was questioned on his points for. He was questioned on massive scalps. He was questioned that he hasn't got enough points against. He was questioned he hadn't beaten anyone. And on the last day, Luka steps up and goes, Nath, get on my fat Serbian back. I'm taking you to the promised land. And he fucking did it.
83.
Unbelievable. And I love the fact the whole league was all over it. Like, I
Luka's
didn't think
not
he was.
Serbian.
Oh,
That's
he's fucking
Jokic.
Slovenian. That's Jokic. Sorry, yes, Slovenian. Get on.
Yes. Harrow's audience appeal right now is through the roof.
Blair, can you say Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, I'm still wrong. But unbelievable. Like that incredible day. Well done. And if we have a look, 83. So his team scored 256, and Dan, unfortunately, 152 with a -5 from old mate Vaseline.
Absolutely.
Can we also,
stiff.
just mention Nathan's message, GG's, Dan, I'm too far back. So Dan would have been licking his and then
Well,
all of a
everyone
sudden-
would have been. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and
No,
blame
he was-
Dan and
he was
stuff
gutter
in
stomped.
because to be honest,
Gutter
I mean,
stomped.
anyone that's that far in
Put
front,
his head on the gutter and stomped on it and just said, I'm home, eat my ass.
massive. Well done, Nath. Bad luck, Dan. That's stiff. That's very, very stiff.
This has been the biggest recap ever.
Yeah, I know. Because
we
I
fucking-
kept interrupting. All right, let's
we
move.
finished?
Standings, right? Standings very quickly. We have got 8-0 on top, looking beautiful. Foo Fighters, Nathan Powell second with 7-1. Yourself, Blairy boy, still in third, 6-2. Dan the man, fourth, 6-2, and it drops off pretty suddenly there, which we have never had before. So the top 4 at the moment are 82% and above to make playoffs, according to ESPN. You've got Sweet Home Wembanyama, our special guest. He's 5th. Well done, Age. Harrow 6th, myself 7th, all on the same wins. And then obviously Chico, Nick, and Adam. So really interesting. One of the things
3 weeks ago, you said Harrow and Adrian are done.
yeah,
Dust,
100%.
not
I said it
making
after they were
finals.
0-2.
Now, do any of those two make finals? I think one does.
Nope.
I think one makes finals.
Look, and it's not because they're on a roll. I think they'll get on their roll, but you're still 3 games behind.
No,
There is
one of me or Dan have to lose this week. We're versing each other.
Right.
And then is Adrian and Harrow versing each other?
No, I'm
No,
versing
I'm
Adrian.
versing
Yeah.
Alex,
So
and
if
I'm
those
versing-
two both win, they're only 2 games back. from
Okay.
fourth. which
So
is
you're-
gettable with 10 weeks to go or whatever it is.
Well, I don't even think it's 10, is it?
9 weeks to go.
9
Like, 2
weeks
games
after
is
this.
nothing.
Yeah, we're halfway now.
One of Harrow or Adrian are making finals. I'm telling you now.
Okay, receipt it. Everything else is receipted, so we might as well receipt it. So well done. All right. That fucking jigsaw, I'll tell you what, I'm going to break his foot.
I can just picture actual toe having a mouth and
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
going.
A couple of things we're going to get to. Adrian. Actually, you know what, Adrian? I'll get you to do it since apparently I talk too much. Do you want to roll us through? So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 trades have happened since Monday. Do you want to roll us through what they are, my friend?
Oh, I'm gonna.
He's
have
got no
to,
idea.
sign
He
in.
doesn't
Not
know where to look.
prepared. He's not prepared.
No, I've got to sign into my Disney account.
Oh, you'll be here for hours. Alrighty, I'll go the first one, Blairy, and then you can do the second one. So on Monday, December 16 at 3:20 p.m., the buzzer goes off. Alright. We see the trade between the two bottom teams: Jalen Suggs, Miles Turner, and Anthony Edwards to Adam. And in return, Nicholas gets Donovan Mitchell, Daniel Gafford, and Zach Levine. Who wins it and why? Blair.
Gibbo said he needed a centre, so that was the feature of his deal there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand it because Gafford's a centre and Gafford's been okay. I think Nico won that trade.
Yeah.
Like
Fate's
Nico
value.
getting Donovan and Levine gives him high offense shooting guards, which normally don't do great in our fantasy, but these are probably two of the better scoring shooting guards.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mind that. Where Gibbo's getting back Anthony Edwards, who we know who he is. He averages 28. That's all he ever fucking does.
Mm-hmm.
And who's he getting? Jalen Suggs. I don't know. You tell me about Jalen Suggs, but I don't give a fuck about Jalen Suggs.
No, he's away for a while in fantasy. He's only been okay because Franz and Paolo are out. Paolo will be back in 2 weeks. He'll be on the waivers. When I first looked at this trade, I could see why Adam did it. Anthony Edwards is a good pickup, but oh no.
What have we done?
Can you see him? I can't see him. It says reconnecting.
Oh God, you see him all right. You should see the melon on him.
I can't see him.
He's
I'm
back.
just checking that
No, he's
he's
gone.
back. He's gone.
He's gone altogether.
See you later, Adrian.
Let's keep going.
All right, yeah, we'll keep going. So, yeah, I thought Nick won the trade.
Yeah.
Not to say it was a bad trade. Thought it was pretty good. Understood it. Was nothing out of the ordinary, but I had to look at it twice because I couldn't believe Nick won a trade. Fucking shocked me. 8
Yeah,
minutes
I thought the
later,
same thing.
8 minutes later, I was involved in this one, so I'm going to get you to run
Now-
through it.
Yep. Now, you got rid of Desmond Bain and my boy Jalen Johnson, and you
Mhm.
received Jeremy Sohan,
Mm-hmm.
CJ McCollum, and Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first look at this, and my last look at this, I think you made a terrible decision.
Yeah.
Guys like Jalen Johnson don't grow on trees.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond Bain has been underperforming, so I understand you wanting to move him. I do understand that, but he
Mhm.
scores 30s and 35s. He has that in his artillery. And you've picked up one guy for me in a month's time, could be on the waivers. That's Jeremy Sohan.
Mm-hmm.
CJ McCollum and Paul George are made like you and my bodies. Pathetically. Put together like papier mâché. So why would you want to bring in two clowns that never play a full season? Ever. When you need a win, you need a win. So why would you get rid of the guy that's averaging 33, hasn't missed, and Desmond Bain, who has been, like, I know he's only averaging 20, but hey, he's got a 35, he's got a 30 in the last 5 games, and pick up Paul George. Look, you did well with Paul George when he got your first game with him, 46, I'll give you that.
Mm.
But outside of that, 22, 15, 24, like injured. CJ McCollum, what's he giving her? 21. I don't know. I didn't love it.
He missed the
I
first
think Jalen
20
Johnson
games
is
of the season.
Jalen Johnson is the best player in that trade, and I just think you shouldn't have done that.
Well, that's fair enough, and I appreciate your feedback. Why did I do it? I do agree. Paul George and CJ, they can be injury prone, but they're not at the moment. And I get it. You got to look at the future. Sohan, I actually rate him a lot higher than everyone else, and he's had a shocking start to the year because he hasn't played. Since he's come back, he's been very, very good. He is a rebounding machine, double machine. I had to. The reason why I did it is my bottom is real fucking pox. Like we're talking, even with Cam Thomas and Scotty Barnes off the IR, I've got 5 to 6 waivers. This was a move for me where Bain wasn't performing. I got rid of Bridges, try to get some form of value in. Yes, they're not as good as Johnson and Bain, maybe, but I still think Embiid not playing a lot this year. Paul George has to go off, and he did yesterday. That's obviously not going to happen every game. We know that. CJ McCollum, with Zion out, with Ingram out, he's got to play a lead role. He's playing well with DeJounte. I think he can capitalize on that. But yeah, it wasn't a big move in terms of why did I do it? Because at the end of the day, even with Jalen Johnson and Desmond Bain, I'm still being shocking. And I think that's because the bottom tier has been horrific. So I'm hoping with these three, we can try and make a bit of amends. That's why.
Adrian, just your quick opinion on that trade.
Alex loses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just think Jalen Johnson's was a big key to your team, especially someone that backs up Jokic. And yes, you went for depth, but you took a risk on that depth where you're going to get consistency with Jalen Johnson. That was
Yes,
my opinion.
that's a fair opinion.
The next trade was today. The kickoff of today. Now I don't. I'll say the trade and I'll let you two go ahead with it. Your brother, you two, sorry, picked up Joel Embiid and Darius Garland, and he traded away Kobe White and Bam Adebayo to the toe himself in the background.
Yep. I think a risk that Nick can take where he's at.
Why? Because he's shit.
Well, if he comes, and by come back, like, I know he doesn't play back-to-backs and those different things, but obviously Harrow's gotten rid of that first-round pick. He didn't have it last year and he won the title, so we know that you don't need a first-round pick as long as you got the depth. He proved it last year when he beat me. But yeah, I just think fair trade in the end. I think it was fair.
So Joel Embiid, obviously we know his injury history now and not playing back-to-backs and not playing any other fucking night either. But when he has played this year, he averages 23.8 on the season.
Yeah, but one of them was including his injury. Yeah,
Okay.
15. Yeah, and
He's
13.
had
He played 25
3
minutes.
games over 26 minutes for under 20.
Mm-hmm.
He has a 44 and a 34.
Okay.
Is there
I
a
think you're
chance
probably
that
judging him
either
off
way
like
this
44 and 34.
either way this year he's just not going to be averaging what he ever would? Like maybe he's just a 26-point scorer now with his injuries.
Yeah, maybe, and you're not getting the out of him. Look, I
And you're
think
not getting
this this trade for me, if you take away the Joel Embiid stigma of it, you would say that Adam probably wins it, right?
Your
But I
brother
sit there
or
and I
toe.
No, it's Harrow.
Oh, sorry,
it's
Toe.
Harrow and Nick.
No, sorry, not Adam and Nick. That was the other. Embiid, yeah, Harrow had to get rid of him for a first round pick. Had to get rid of him, and to be honest, he didn't really get a lot back. I think Garland obviously provides a lot more value. Harrow's made a really good move with Bam. He's been unbelievable this year.
Yeah, Bam's 30 banger.
Yeah,
this year.
unbelievable. I think he's taking a risk. I think he knows he's gone to this trade going, I'm probably not going to win it, but I've got to do something on the bottom. I was fine with it. Even if Embiid now plays another 40 games for the year, if that.
40.
If that, yeah, because what is it? There's only been 20 already. Yeah, it won't even be that, will it? May work. Garland has been really, really good. But he's given up his security piece in Bam, which I found interesting. But yeah, it might be something that comes back to him. But no, I think Harrow wins it for me.
Age?
To me, it was a fair trade, but I suppose when you're looking at MB the way it is, Harrow wins with some consistent players. And
Yeah,
I think we've said it from week one of our season one availability is. Wait, what is it?
The best
Availability
availability
is-
is
Yeah. No, best ability is
yeah.
best
availability.
availability. Sorry.
That's the one. Best ability is
Antetokounmpo.
availability, and I think that's what Harrow went with because he was sick of seeing Embiid go down with getting slapped in the face.
Yeah.
Harrow's flying back with a little win streak, and Joel Embiid never fucking plays, so it makes perfect sense to him. He gets a guy that's playing every game, getting 30, and
Yep.
Darius Garland's dropped away compared to his start of his season. So I don't think he's losing too much on the point guard swap there.
No, I think it's a very, very fair call, Larry. Well done. See how it goes. And then yours. You entertained it. So let's talk about the trade stuff because you blew it up this morning because this is actually linked to your trade that happened today at 11:08 a.m. Obviously, I've been flirting with the group about getting rid of Joker. I mean, and similar thing to Jalen Johnson, looking for some depth, some good depth, obviously with a lot better quality. Soon as I knew SGA was on the ground, because we all talked about my point guards on draft night, D'Angelo Russell and fucking Mike Conley, my starting point guards, absolutely pops. I thought maybe something happening. And I won't go into too much because I don't want to ruin people's, ability to trade. Chico gave me a really, really good offer. There was 6 players involved. The top 4 of them were cemented. It was those last 2 that we couldn't figure it out, and that's why it didn't go through. We were I honestly reckon in Messenger we had 500 messages up back and forth.
Alex, I just got a message from our cousin in Italy who's on the live podcast, and they'd like to know a few of since we're global, we're officially global, but they just want to know what players were involved and what were the trade. It's coming.
Oh, do they?
In, so I can't really say it, but can you just mention that, please?
I'll tell you what they won't be able to see over there because we can't see it over here is your face at the moment. It's just fucking pixelated as your pubes after not shaving for at least 16 weeks.
We've got that many people in Cranbourne West on my Wi-Fi by the looks of it. It's probably why.
So did my trade with Chico, Alex, have anything to do with yours not going through?
Yes and no. So I won't say it was 100% because he obviously sent him to you, but it was a lot closer than what it was after you got rid of him.
So I traded away for we didn't mention it. I traded Chico, Fred Van Fleet, and Denny Avdia for Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
I think Denny's been good, but he's a bit of a waiver guy in and out for me. Fred's been disappointing. He started to annoy me. I don't know if I made the right move. I was pretty scared after I did it, thinking, fuck. And then I got about 3 texts from other people saying, fuck you, I wanted to get Miles.
Yeah.
So I just thought, maybe I have made the right move because other people wanted him too.
No, I think if they knew he was up for trade, a lot of people would have went hunting. I think with your move, let's talk about yours. So Van Vliet for Bridges Van Vliet and Avidya. Van gave up on him a bit too quickly, but I could see why you got Bridges.
Probably,
because he's only played 2 games. He's already scored 2 25s. He's only going to get better. If LaMelo ever goes out again, he's probably going to pop off. So I think I don't mind. I still think Chico won purely because Van Vliet's got a little bit more under the belt. Come back in 6 weeks' time, though, it could be completely different. I think everyone, it's quite funny. When there's no fucking day of NBA, everyone gets bored. Let's trade, everyone. Let's fucking trade. It was
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous.
So I had offers at the moment. There's 2 offers on the table for Joker. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You know who they are. I've put it in the inbox. And I mean, one of them, look, I've gone back and forth between the 2 all day, and I still don't even know if I'm going to do it. Now I know what you're telling me because I put it in the inbox. Don't give Joker to Braden. Don't give Joker to Braden. I thought I had a really good deal with Nath, but he thought it was Pox.
Do we know what that deal was? You don't have to say it, but do we know what it was?
One of them. You don't know the other one. I gave him a fair one, but
I'll
said
share the information because my phone is blowing up and I'm not scared. Alex clicks all these buttons at work. He can Control-Alt-Delete in his fucking computer. The only button he won't click is accept because he's a weak dog. All right, that's the first thing. The trade was Joker. Correct, Alex? That was involved? Just to clarify for... Yep. And Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
For SGA, Şengün.
Oh, for Chico.
This is the Chico. I thought you meant Nath. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. And this is the... this is the Chico. Şengün, and the last one was Bradley Beal.
Yeah,
I
but
get
there
a
was a
call
few other
today.
variations of it. There was a few variations of it.
So is this still on the
Well,
table?
that,
Is
that
there
was the main
actually
one
a...
because it got to the point, Blair, that Alex called me whilst I'm dedicating time to the economy. I'm on school holidays. Everyone bags me about it. I'm out there pouring concrete. You know, this poor
Getting paid
client
double.
out in Camberwell didn't even get their job done today because I was on my phone all day. So I had to take this phone call. I thought my brother was in a car accident. Turns out he was worried about whether he clicks accept or not. So that was one.
What did you
I
say to
also
him?
heard
Can I get
Braden's.
your... What was your advice to Alex?
My advice to Alex was, if you can get someone better than Bradley Beal,
Mm.
it's not a bad trade.
So
I just said Bradley Beal is injury
He's-
prone.
Yeah, he's too injury prone, and Alex
So
has got
if
about
you-
fucking 100 of
if
them
he
now.
got Miles Bridges instead of Bradley Beal, you'd probably look to accept that.
yeah, but that happened too quickly. And to be honest, Chico was great to deal with. I won't bag him out. It was very good. And that wasn't the only one. They were flying all over the place. That was the one that I had to stew on. He offered me that. I was the one that was stewing on that for a while. The Bradley Beal one for me was really interesting because yes, he's injury prone, but fuck that. I'm already 3 games behind. I've got to take the punt. I think he's to be traded. That is that's a massive, massive risk. I think he will end up in Miami, and I think Jimmy Butler will end up in Phoenix. And I think
Jimmy
that's gonna-
Butler end up in Phoenix.
absolutely, 100%.
Well, if
So-
he goes to Phoenix, I'll trade Jimmy Butler because if he goes, I don't know. I want Jimmy to go to Golden State.
I think he goes to Golden State. That makes the most sense to me.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy and Beal are a straight swap. That I think the problem is the complexity of the
Are
deal.
they a straight swap?
In terms of contract money, yes. Yes, that's the issue
Yeah.
you got to find, right?
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's that.
Kaminga and Wiggins and a pick for Jimmy Butler. The money works. Wiggins is on a fair bit.
First round pick?
I don't care. Whatever pick they want to give him.
No, it doesn't do it because Golden State's first round pick's probably going to be a fucking 18 to 30 odd.
Still could do it.
But they also
They-
get 2 players.
Yeah. They
A
get
Wiggins. Kaminga's a good pickup, but I don't know if Golden State will get rid of him. I think they really, really believe him.
I
think
think
Wiggins
Golden
is
State are
an-
going to get...
is an
If Golden
small
State are
forward,
trying
power
to
forward.
get another star player, they need to get rid of Kaminga. It's the only way they can do it.
Does Schroeder do anything for them, do you think?
Nah, Schroeder's worse for fantasy going there.
No, I'm not talking about fantasy. I'm just talking about
Oh.
just general NBA.
Nah, he's better than the white guy. What's his name?
Podziemski.
Podziemski.
Jimmy Podziemski, help me out.
And the other deal that got thrown around today from Braden, Alex.
Thrown
called me
around, there's
also
been more
after
than that. I'll
training.
give you the hot tip.
Yep. Well, Alex called me again. I thought it was what time you're getting on the podcast. He goes, now Adrian. And I could actually, without FaceTiming him, I feel like I could picture Alex. And he's like, now Adrian.
Never having this bloke
I'm
on
in
the
a
Told me
podcast.
to
I'm in a
fuck off
pickle.
when I called him.
I'm in a pickle. I said, what's your pickle, Alex? And he goes, Jokic could be gone.
Yeah.
I said,
Pickle
oh, yeah,
bet.
that's fair. I said, if you've traded him to Braden, I'm going to hang up right now, is what I said. And he responded with, well, that's the issue. I could blow up the league.
Oh,
And honestly,
Adrian.
Blair, Alex, you said that.
He
Yeah.
would have said
I'm
that.
not
I can see him saying that. That's
And
an
then
Alex setup.
Blair, he told me the deal, and I thought I'd be more gobsmacked than what I was. Tatum.
Okay.
Shut up, Alex.
Joke is
I'll
just
be
saying
crazy.
it because I can't fucking confide in my brother.
Tatum,
That's all right.
Yeah.
No worries. That's fine.
Jared Allen,
Yep.
and Andrew Wiggins
Yep.
for Jokic.
Thank fuck he didn't do that.
And I said to him, Alex, if you look at Wiggins' recent activity,
Yeah, Adrian,
Dos
it was
picked him
2
up
minutes
off the
before the
waivers
podcast
2
came on,
weeks ago.
and
like
Dos
2 days
said,
ago.
think about it. I was like, yes, I'll think about it. There was nowhere near it.
No.
I just, I
I'm
like
sick of
where he was
everyone
starting. I
cracking
like
the
where it
shits
was starting.
about public chat and trades. There's people like Blairy who like a little cheeky private message. Oh, what are they trading out? Let me know.
Yeah,
everything,
but you keep
'cause I'm on the
private.
podcast. Yeah, but fuck the private shit. Make it public. Have a crack.
I've done a
Adrian,
trade
put it
today,
in the
mate. Have
group.
you? Have you done a trade today?
No one wanted 3.
No, yeah, no one wanted your
players.
spuds. That's what no one wanted.
Okay, no worries. When Aldama drops another 30 tomorrow on Alex, then I'll be laughing.
How dumb.
This is
That's
incredible. Well, I think it's fair to say now
Oh,
that
can we go to the matchups because there's a few things that I wanted to talk about regarding
All right, we're done with the
Tier
trades.
3
It's been a
matchup
big day,
this week.
boys.
it's been a big day.
Tier 3 matchup. I'm just going to
Do we
start us
do
off
we
with
do we
one
just
matchup.
quickly, just in case someone didn't follow, aka Nathan, do we just quickly run through Dan's tears after last night, or
Yeah, I'm going to get myself organised, so be right back.
he's gone? Making a clothing change, or tier 3? Who did Dan have?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it, if I'm honest.
I think he had Nick, Chico. He said Gibbo has fallen into tier 3, which was a bit embarrassing. But he said that Gibbo needs to work on some things because he's bottom of the ladder in NFL and bottom of the ladder in NBA.
Mm.
He had yourself, Adrian. No, Adrian was higher. He had yourself and maybe Toe mid-tier. Was that the
Nath.
mid-tiers? Nath mid-tier.
Cheers.
Then he had tier 1.
Oh, and Richo. He had Richo mid-tier
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
because
was
he
he?
had Richo
NFL.
mid-tier because he said he has no idea what he's doing in NFL and he did well. So, then the tier 1 was Adrian. Dan obviously put himself in tier 1. Myself and Stoss.
Brayden.
Yeah,
Was that an active standings
that's an
between?
active tier.
Right.
That's his active. If he was to list them all out, NFL, NBA combined, his current fantasy tiers. were
Right. I
those.
thought it was tiers based on the last 4 years worth of fantasy.
Well, it
That's
kind
what-
of was a bit of both, but
Yeah,
I
it kind
think
of
he's
was. It's
just
like all
summing in
fantasy together.
because Gibbo won the title so long ago, and since then he's done absolutely fucking nothing. So that's why he's like,
Yeah, look, I'm going to make a comment about that because, Gib, you only knew what you were doing year 1 when we didn't. And then we got a bit of knowledge, and since then you've been dog shit. So he deserves to be tier 3. I'm going to be honest. I feel like he's taken a bit of a hit. He walks in, he bags Nick every single year. Like he goes, Nick, you took Edwards again. You said you're going to change your team. He took Zion. He took Kawhi. He took the same players and complained about the same thing. He's got his own building business. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's any buildings going up anytime soon with him. It's just he takes too long in sending messages, all day sending messages. Just learn to just be better. Gib, you know about NFL. You dog shit at that as well. I'm the reigning champ. I'm back into the top 4. You're dog water. That's all you are. All right, you are dog water. You deserve to be there. Don't crack the shits. Josh Corneli, you're just as bad. Nick, I honestly sometimes disown you as my brother.
he's reeling him off now.
Mid-tier, Richo being good value in NFL, but Toe, look, we got home and Harrow sat me down and he said, "Can we have a chat?" And I said, "Of course." And I thought it was maybe something to do with the house. And he goes, "I think I'm going to go see someone because he's that depressed about being mid-tier."
Yeah, well, he has won a flag, so it's stiff. I think.
Well, he was disappointed. But you look at his NFL team, it's been dog shit too. But look, tier 1, I'll be honest, I thought I just scraped in there. I thought it was a mid-tier, so I'll take tier 1 fucking beauty.
Yeah, you won a recent
Well, I
title,
don't think so.
and you made a
You're 30.
granny in NBA last year.
And your 50% record over 3 years, 4
Yeah, but
years
that's mid-tier.
now
That's
in
mid-tier.
NBA. Yeah, and he's won a flag, and he's made
so
a
that's
granny.
why.
It's gotta be-
That's why he's obviously snuck up.
So
to one.
can someone, and I mean this honestly, where did Dan being top tier come from?
Not Nath. Sorry, Adrian. What did Dan have to say about himself?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm trying to understand this. If it's based off NFL and NBA each year, absolutely Dan.
That's what it was. It was based off NFL and NBA.
Yeah,
He
but
made finals the last 2 years in both.
okay, right. That was his.
So
that
he's
was
definitely,
his,
I would say he's
yeah.
definitely top 4.
Yep.
I honestly think, if you want my honest opinion, I feel like he missed one name out of tier 3, and one of them is, and the person I'm talking about is in this podcast.
I was about to say, am I looking at the commission in the middle here?
Yeah,
or-
I'll be honest. I probably should have been tier 3, right? So 4th year of NBA, first season came last, second season made the semi. Third season came last with 1 win. This year, not looking good. NFL didn't make finals first year, didn't make finals second year. Like, I'm probably the worst out of all 10 of us. So thanks, Dan. I appreciate it, mate. You're a fucking good
Alex,
man.
do you really question yourself as putting the commissioner job up for, like, just maybe resigning?
No. Because the commissioner job, Adrian, is different to being a GM.
Now, the commissioner job is
Yeah, but if
difficult.
you've got
A
the heat-
commissioner of a
Yes.
long-terming,
correct.
long-term league where there's money involved and there's
difficult.
fucking people fucking
But if
blowing
you
up
are-
at each other.
If you're the president or you're the prime minister and you're absolutely dog shit at what you do, there's only a certain amount of time that you can do it for.
Well, I'm going to say this.
It's-
Like,
Your
do
messages
you
were
reckon
blowing up
he's
with
only got
trades
2
today,
terms?
Mine were Look, I think that he's really got to start kicking the next 3 years. Otherwise,
See, I think
job.
I disagree with that because I think if it got put to vote and everyone had to vote a person's name outside of their own to be commissioner, Alex would win.
You reckon?
Nah, I'm voting
Yeah.
Dan. Dan.
Okay. That's
Yeah, but
interesting.
Dan's unorganized. He's fucking.
It's good to have
Right,
the faith
he's-
of the board. I appreciate it. Thanks,
He's
boys.
he's just not all there, Dan.
Or the toe. I feel like the toe could run the league.
No, I would. I love this job. I do.
I
I do love it. We brought the boys together. I think about what we've built over the last 4 years. Some barbs in that inbox, you wouldn't even survive with your best mates. And this fucking fantasy group has been really good.
Sometimes this inbox has really rubbed off on me in a negative way because I take my anger into other inboxes and I
Me
get
too.
looked at in another light sometimes. Like, fuck,
Yeah,
when did you become a cunt?
perfect
And I'm
example,
like,
John. Perfect example. And I'll tell you this because they're watching it now. So I think it was a couple of days ago where Chico, I don't know, he had a go at me because of something you said. And I took it personally.
Something
You heard
I
it in
said.
your voice minute. Yeah, you said something about Chico. Oh, it was early this morning and I called him a fat cunt and all that, whatever. It was funny. For some mysterious reason, I was that pissed off with him. I was that pissed off with him. I went into Div 3 and I told all them they're all fat cunts too, for no reason whatsoever. They started having I was like, no, I'm not taking it. I can't do it, mate. It's fucking ridiculous. But no, I'm no good at fantasy. I get a bit excited. Like I dead set will tell you last year, I'll be completely honest, when I was 6-0 in NBA, not last year, year before, it was not last year before, I looked dead set, thought, I can't believe I'm going to win the flag. I cannot believe I'm going to fucking win it. Because I'm that pox at it that when you get that little bit of, rub and tug, you think you're getting finished off. It just doesn't happen like that. So I'll still make this league run. Don't you worry, my friend. Don't you worry. But it's a pleasure to see everyone get up and about. That's for sure.
Now, did Adrian need to? He had something on his tongue.
Yeah, go.
Nah,
It
We'll
wasn't.
leave-
It
we'll
wasn't.
leave the
It
open
wasn't.
floor to you.
It wasn't a 2 out of 10.
We haven't
for
even
once.
gone through the matchups. It's already been an hour. We got to hurry up.
Yeah, let's fucking fly through this.
All right. Well, let's finish off with the matchups because we're already 1 day in.
Mm.
And
we lose
then-
tomorrow as well, which is fucking dumb.
So over to you, Blairy.
I've versing Dan. Day 1 was not good for me. He's up by about 90 odd. We've pretty much got the same amount of players the rest of the week, so I've got work to do.
So GG's to him.
Yeah, I'm probably behind the 8 ball after day 1. Now we've got the same amount of players. I'm 100 down, so might struggle.
Any
Hopefully
update
it's
on
close?
Giddy? 6, I heard. According
According to ESPN today, I think they've got a new intern, but 6 to 8 weeks, I hear.
So I know his MS
Um,
Paint fucking billboards and like looking for a graphic designer.
Once
When
again,
when
if,
Adrian
anyone-
said when Adrian
Anyone
said
watching that wasn't too sure about where my source is, because they're all going to be, once again, once this gets published properly, the viewers are going crazy. The source is here.
mate, I was scouring Twitter when he said that before he sent me that bit.
Alex, I wanted to point guard, and I just said Giddy, and his first thing was, what's happened? And I just thought, you know what? I even went on Google to find some ligament in the foot, and I said,
I could tell you did because I'm like, you don't even know what that is, you fuckwit. You're like, what even is
I
this?
teach it. I'm a PE teacher. I teach feet. This is what I said to him. Getting it up. Won't even be able to say it. He said, what about him? Is he cooked? I said, gone. And he goes, gone where? They haven't said anything. I said, calcaneofibular ligament tear. And he goes, "Show me." And then that's when I showed him the ESPN source.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah,
came.
like
Then he
Larry on
came
post
at me
there.
with Santiel, Dammer, and Duran.
So back to the
Apologies.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
it's
me
okay.
versus Dan. Me versus Dan.
90 down. Do you reckon you're going to get it?
No.
Okay. Adrian?
I'm gonna say gonna be closer than what we think, just because Blair's got the team to like score well.
Dan has one more player the rest of the way in starting terms. So he's one up on me, which
But
is nothing.
then again,
but
I'm not writing Dan off. I just think it's going to be close in the end. So
No, I think
I'm gonna
Dan,
go
just
with
because of that
Dan.
first.
Dan,
that first
Dan with the
day.
buffer already, I don't think I can make it up with the
Max
same amount of players.
Vooch. Fuck me, Jesus. All right, let's go to 8-0 because fucking who's going to beat him? Nate's only had one player, which was Mobley. They got 27. 8-0, man. Beasley for 33. Jared Allen for 26. George Niang. Is he going to lose?
Not this week.
Not against. You don't reckon it's going to be close? He's got to have.
I just think
find
he
out
beats.
fucking-
I think he just beats him.
Let me have a look. I'll see quickly using my little analytical tool here that helps me with my stats. How many people they've got. So according to this here, at the moment, you should see. Yeah, according to this, at the moment, without waivers obviously to come and whatnot, and skipping the injuries that they are both have on their list. Yeah, Braden's got 2 more, and it's predicting he's going to win by about 70 points, which is his current lead. So
And
The
Braden
only thing
works
that
the
we've gotta
waiver
keep in
wire
mind
a lot harder.
is
yeah,
three games of Doncic still.
yeah. Well, that's very true. The thing is that Braden's still got 2 more for the matchup. Plus, he had the 4 or 5, I think, that he had in the first day. So probably going to be Dos 9-0. I would say at this rate. He's beaten everyone already. So well done, Dossel.
I say Dos wins, but I'm also looking at Nate's schedule, and he's probably got 3 full days.
Yeah, I think most
of
will this week though.
So he can.
Big
He can
big
put on a
reliance
run.
on Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins?
I'm going to have to go Dos, just because he's got the lead so far and a better roster by the look of it.
I said his team was shit, so I'm probably going to eat my words if I say him. So I'm backing Nate to do another come from behind victory, a bit of Chautauqua.
Bit of Chautauqua.
Like
it.
Fuck that. Maggot couldn't get out of the gate. Fuck me.
I know. Quick
Fucking
one.
hell.
I want to move on to what I think is the matchup of the round here, and it's actually between the bottom 2 because this could have detrimental draft day effects. So at the moment that Nicholas is up by 50 on Adam, had a very, very good first day. Obviously, skipping injuries and whatnot. The ESPN analytical tool says that apparently Nico is going to win by 4. Adam could come back and win by 4 points, even though he's got one less player. I think Nick might be having issues with the depth of players he's got this weekend. I think this also takes into effect the trades that has been made.
Does Rosebud have the amount of money to pay for draft night?
Yeah, I think so.
The door.
No.
Someone just got here.
Oh,
Nick.
Oh no.
Nick.
Is Nick there?
Just got here.
Oh god.
Nick, how are you, mate? Good to see ya. Good to fucking see you, Nico. Nico, remember this? Remember this, Nico?
Can they do the puppet master?
Yeah, where's the puppet?
Yeah, the old. Hello, Adrian. How you going? How's your team? Oh, my name's Nicholas. Yes. Jog on, buddy. I beat you the other week. Your team's mud, and you're versing the other guy who keeps talking a lot of shit. The old Spuds. Spuds Gibson. Tier 3 Gibson. Oh,
He's got
those
some
idiots.
props.
Yeah.
Those idiots.
Can you believe
You
the
all
Bitchman
need to
rankings
remember.
are gone?
I'm a champion, boys. No matter what it was, the boys that keep talking, they haven't even got their rings because some commissioner hasn't got them. But
That's true.
Spuds versus Trash this week, 10 versus 11. I'll be honest, no one cares. Move on.
Okay. Well, I think whoever loses this, just on face value, is probably paying for draft day. And it could go down to the wire.
I reckon
Anyway.
there'll be a bit of a. There could be a secret handshake where they both split it 50-50. These two.
It could be. It could be. Absolutely.
Proposed trade by Chico sent through to me live on a podcast.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Bradley Beal,
we talking?
De'Aaron Fox, and Şengün for Banchero, Mitchell, and Trey Young.
You didn't have Banchero.
Oh, he's talking about Nick.
Oh,
Yep.
say it again.
Chico
Trey
and
Young, Banchero.
Trey Young, Donovan Mitchell, and Banchero for Şengün, Fox, and Beal. Chico, take that and shove it straight to the bin for the extra can.
I think, if I'm honest,
that's bad.
Yeah.
it's not bad if he swaps out Fox with SGA.
Hang on. What?
Then I
Yeah.
think it's all right. Adrian, we can't see it, mate.
Either is-
We can't even see your
Oh,
face.
here it comes. Here it
Yeah,
comes.
nah. Yeah, no idea. Fuck everyone. No one send any trades while Adrian's on the podcast because you're all gonna get fucking exposed like I did.
Well, it started with Banchero, Levine, and Young, so it got better. For
Yeah,
for
okay.
him.
I think. Well, look, I would. I mean, I hold on to Banchero because he's still going to be 3-4 weeks away. But when he comes back,
Is he still that far away?
yeah, which is
Fucking
killing me. It's fucking killing
Yeah,
me.
but those sort of injuries are fucking like
Niggles, they're
he's
weird.
got such a ramp up too. He's going to need like he won't be
Yeah.
right for weeks.
I think that his estimated date was the end of this year, but I think they're ramping him up to go towards mid-January at the moment. So we'll see. But yeah, not a horrible deal. I mean, this is the thing that Nick has to actually think about because he's close to the bottom. In saying that, Chico is also 80 points behind and close to the bottom. So if Chico fucks this up, he could be back in contention to go towards the bottom. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I enjoy this immensely that the boys down the bottom have to fucking fight and pillage for everything now.
Great prize. I think it was a great idea. Great idea. All right, let's move on to the next game, which is going to be Chico and Harrow. So Harrow had a fantastic first day. Malik Monk, 45. Cheese Dick, 25. Did very, very well with his waiver wire there. And 48, absolute magician.
Fuck,
Chico,
Cheese Dick.
unlucky. Grady Dick.
Oh.
Chico unlucky because Harden had 47 points at fucking half time and they didn't play for the rest of the fucking game. Very stiff, very, very stiff. De'Aaron Fox, 28, and Miles Bridges, see you later, off to Blairy for 23. 80 points behind. If I have any, you guys want opinions on who's going to get there?
Toe's on a run. Toe for me. He just brought in Bam as well. He doesn't have to worry about Embiid. Gets another starter. Toe for me.
Toe for you, Adrian.
Toe for me because Chico hasn't even said hello to me in my inbox today. That's it.
Yeah, Toe.
I've got for you.
According to
He won't
ESPN,
accept Santiago Dalma for De'Aaron Fox. So
yeah, according to ESPN, Toe's going to take it out by about 100 points to get over the 850. So on ya, mate, 4 in a row, and Russo's down here on 6 in a row losses. So, but I will say this though, Blairy, if it can happen to me, it can fucking happen to anyone. So just be
That's
careful
why.
out there,
That's
mate.
why
Just be
it's
careful.
it's never locked in, man. You said everyone was locked. It's not locked.
I think it's pretty locked. I'm just going with it now, to be honest. Alrighty, so
Waivers just run. I'm just making sure that Gibbo hasn't been stitched up again by ESPN because according to him, they got it wrong.
I think something happened, Blairy, though. I mean,
Never heard of anything happen with a waiver. It's user error.
Nath,
That's what
Nath
it
has
is.
Nath picked up Lou Dort for $1 at least. Adam tried to reclaim him again for $0.
Did he?
Still didn't get it.
Silly boy.
Everything seems to be okay at the moment. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, well, Dos picked
Good
up.
pickup. Good
Isaac
pickup,
Okoro,
Toe.
who's going
Good pickup.
Well, Isaac Okoro, Dos has picked him up, so he's going to score 48 tomorrow. So we're playing Dos because his waivers just seem to dominate. Nick
Dos
also
knows
picked up
things that
Andre
the normal
Drummond.
don't.
Yeah, I know. He's paying for something, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon he's fucking paying for something.
Well, he's paying for his misses, that's for sure.
That's our last matchup is me and you. So very interesting battle here. Jimmy Butler, 74. Go and fuck off. Like, what is that?
74. You're
He
joking.
got 74 yesterday.
Didn't you see? He had a triple-double. 35, 16, and 10.
Oh, fuck, he's been all over the shop, Jimmy Butler. Fuck
Hasn't he?
me.
It's like he almost knows he's going to be traded.
He scored 11 the game before age.
Horrible. According
Yeah, he didn't have a great shooting day.
according to analytics at the moment. Adrian's going to pull it out by about 50 points. I think it all leans on Joker at the moment. I tell you what, though, can't wait for fucking Scotty to actually fucking come back and do something like that would have helped me in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, look, I think I've got 3 games of Wemby and 2 games of Giannis, who today's game didn't count and would have scored a 61. So go NBA Cup, not too happy. OKC lost, and I didn't get Giannis to score. So, yeah, that was also a great day for me.
You win this, Adrian. I'm reading about Barnes' injury right now. Fuck, you're pretty lucky actually. Not as bad as they were saying.
No, I was very lucky.
He's
lucky.
He's already fucking jogging and jumping.
Yeah, how the fuck is he still 4 weeks away though? They all say
they've said 2 weeks.
Oh, cool. All right, must have updated it. That's
I'm
good.
reading 2 weeks away from full contact drills, which fuck, as soon as they start full contact drills, he play bloody 2 days later.
New Year's Day, which seems to be it. Well, boys, I'm exhausted. That is a massive episode. Well done, Adrian. We've only got 3 now. They've all gone to bed, but thank you very much for your time. Blairy, as always, we'll hand it over to you for the reins, my friend. You've done a brilliant job. See us out, please.
Adrian, appreciate you coming on, mate. It was good to see your pixelated face all night. Look forward to catching up for a frothy in the new year, whenever that is. I don't know. We've got an AGM maybe on the horizon, but Alex is the busiest cunt in the world. So.
Yeah, I am. It'll probably be around that last week of January. We'll see how it goes. See what happens.
Thanks, boys. Been an absolute pleasure. Have a great Christmas. Alex, say hello to the family. And yeah, we'll be able to have a great Christmas. And to our followers, have a good one. Drink responsibly. But
we're back on next Monday, which is before
well.
Christmas, mate.
For everyone that might not be interested but interested, NFL finals playoffs start this week. Waivers run tonight. I haven't looked yet, but we've got Adrian.
Actually, got to check.
Yeah, we've got Adrian going up against Richo and myself against Dan. 1 week matchups. The winner goes straight into the granny. It's on, boys. Big stuff.
I'm going to be honest.
$500 on the line.
Quickly,
a ring.
I got my waiver. $35 on Penix Jr.
What do you need a quarterback for?
Just in case, because Cousins is getting sat for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but what quarterbacks do you have
today?
Yeah, but you've got Josh Allen
and
Baker.
Yes.
Why do you need to
but
play?
I had Kirk as a backup. So
why would you pay $35 for another backup?
No, Penix is starting this week.
Yeah,
Penix is starting.
Sorry, I'm not talking about backup as in NFL backup, but he's going to be a backup in your NFL fantasy team. Why would you spend
anyways, that's NFL chat. Let's we'll wrap this one up and have a bit of a chat.
All right, then. Take care, everyone. Enjoy.
Boys, may the fantasy gods be with you. Hopefully not with Dan this week in any facet. I've got him in NBA and NFL playoffs. So hopefully they hate him and just get stuck into him. Outside of that, good luck, boys. Been a pleasure.
Thanks, boys.
I just forgot to it's gone. Fuck it. I'd had enough.
You're not playing it.
I'd had enough.
It's a long
had it.